I'm really out of my comfort zone today. I've said yes to something that actually scares me a little bit. And the more that I think about the fact that it scares me, the more I'm a little bit like embarrassed. What's so scary about this thing? Can we just talk about that book for a second? It's been so long since I've picked up a fantasy book and I've just been so thoroughly like swallowed into it. I'm just kind of annoyed with myself at the decision fatigue that I've had for finishing decorating this living room. What did I do wrong? Ugh. I'm always a little bit unsure whether or not I'm doing you guys a disservice. Like, should I be honest? Thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Hi! Welcome back to Korea. It's just like since we came back, Korea's just decided that it's summer now. It's summer. It's so hot outside. It's not even sunny. And it's really hot. And I'm so jet lagged. I swear, I think I've been home for... How many days have I been home for? This is day 5. And we first now, tonight, actually slept like for 4 days in a row, for 4 nights in a row. Noah has just been waking up in the middle of the night and then not going back to sleep for several hours. And I feel it. I feel it so much. And I think I'm getting sick too. On another note, coming home to this beautiful rug that in the meantime has kind of like flattened out was just such a blessing. I'm so happy with the choice. So I'm just kind of annoyed with myself at the decision fatigue that I've had for finishing decorating this living room. I told myself I would finish decorating the living room when I have the rug down because that's kind of like a base and I feel like I could see the vision clearer when this was down. But I didn't. So here the other day when I was sitting late at night and could not fall asleep, I think I completed the vision in my head. I think so, and I hope that I've made the right decision because I've ordered a shelf that I'm visualizing has to hang here. I don't know if I want to hang it like quite high or if I want to hang it a little bit lower or like just in center. We'll figure that out because this is just not the first step. The first step is to definitely paint this wall. I don't know if you remember, but there were like huge holes in the wall here where the previous tenant had hung up their TV. And this is a drywall, and you're not supposed to do that on drywall, at least not like they did because it was completely ruined. Drywall, if you don't know, is really, really fragile, so you just can't hang really heavy things up. Should have probably mixed that around first. Because this is the thing, like I just found somewhere that could customize the length of like a floating shelf. And I chose the color white, but it's just like whitewashed. It's not really white painted, you can still see through it. So I wanted a white that obviously is the same as the wall. This is not the same as the wall. That's why I thought I could paint it. Option 1. Option 2. I had this idea, which was to use my phone and my sick Canva editing skills to make the decision. Okay, it's just to get the proportions right, I swear. I really don't know. Why is decision making so difficult when it comes to figuring out what I like? I think it's because there's so many options that I do like in this house. when there are endless good options, it's so much harder to make a decision than when you live in like the apartments that I did before, where everything is just cookie cutter. It's thought out to certain design choices being made, and those are just the only design choices that make sense being made in that place. But here we are. It's like my creativity is dead. What's going on? I'm reading Alchemized. I mean, what did you expect? When I heard that this was based on like Draco and Hermione fanfiction, I just couldn't stay away. That is what's going through my blood. Draco. And I'm obviously enjoying it. I can't believe I picked this book up like a few days ago. It's over 1,000 pages long, and I'm on page 356. Can we just talk about that book for a second? I don't even know what to say. I have not. It's been so long since I've picked up a fantasy book, and I've just been so thoroughly like swallowed into it. I actually don't even remember the last time that happened. Maybe with like 2 Twisted Crowns. I don't know. What is it that I love about this book? I think like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this without spoilers. First of all, I love the way that it, like, the time is structured. Like, we are being thrown into the book where the main character has erased her memories. So we're all just starting at the same level. We know nothing. I mean, there is a bit of backstory that we do know that we're gonna get told, but it's just so interesting. And then later on, we jump back in time where we can finally see what was going on. Like, it's so interesting. But then the book is so tragic, like really tragic. And I do like a good tragic book. I like to feel that my heart is being ripped out. And that's what it feels like a little bit here and there. But then they're not romanticizing it. Like, there is some quite triggering things in there already. But it's not being romanticized in the way that like dark romantasy books and dark romance books has a tendency to. It would be a lie if I didn't say that I am a sucker for the dark romance as a fictional concept, you know? It's just interesting, and my heart is being ripped out, and I do like that feeling. Wow, am I like a masochist or something? Anyways, but I just love that it's not being romanticized as much. It's not rose-colored despair, if you know what I mean. If you're not interested in books, I'm so sorry about this rant, but I just know so many of you DM'd me asking about my opinion, and I'm just saying, like, I know it's 1,000 pages, that usually makes me scared, but I am so happy that it's 1,000 pages because I am not ready for this to end anytime soon. Okay, lastly, I know, okay, Sissel, shut up, but lastly, I swear, I'm just really liking that the main male character, I'm not gonna say his name because that was kind of fun to guess as well in the beginning, but anyways, like, he's kind of like, he's not, you know, 6'4", I don't even know what that is, why am I saying it in that way? He's not like 2 meters tall, buff, dark hair, mysterious looking, filled with tattoos. He's like ice cold, kind of wrangly, like tall and a little bit slim, and like, you know, not like traditionally drop dead handsome gorgeous, you know, and I'm kind of liking it. And he's mean, like, he's really mean, and he's still mean even though I'm halfway through the book, almost. Okay, I'm not halfway through the books, but he's still mean. It's not just like, oh, I'm mean, I hate you, but oh my god, you're so irresistible, I cannot take my eyes from you. No, like, he despises her and she despises him, and it's fantastic. Oh my god, I have a problem. I'm not gonna lie, I'm wearing this shirt today because you said I look good in red. I went like shopping just quickly because I really didn't have a lot of time in Copenhagen, and I saw this top and I really just loved the fit of it, and it just does not look like me to get something in red, but I guess I just really want to impress you guys. It did feel nice going like physical shopping. I usually online shop these days a lot. And speaking of online shopping, did you know that every time you are online and you're browsing, or if you're shopping or buying, or you're just scrolling along, these websites are collecting your data in the background. Where you're located, you know, what you're clicking and what your interests are. And the amount of data that's collected on you gets even worse if you're on any type of public Wi-Fi as well. I don't think we expect our personal information to be this exposed, but it really is this exposed. And that is something that I have learned while I have both worked with, but also used myself, Surfshark. So thank you to them for sponsoring this segment of the video. There are various reasons as to why I started using Surfshark in the first place, but the main one is truly to protect myself online, not only from data that's collected on me, but from phishing and other hacking and stolen information. It works by encrypting my information so that it's way harder to reach, basically. You know how those creepy moments where you mention something once online and then you see it for weeks in ads? Like, it's creepy, but that's what Surfshark helps you block. One more thing, Surfshark is also just, in its most simple form, just a regular VPN as well, where you can access different things that isn't available in your typical geolocation. So you can switch location online, basically. I just came back from Denmark. My dad have recommended me a bunch of Danish shows that I should really be watching, and I can watch them because I have VPN with Surfshark. If this has piqued your interest and you'd like to try Surfshark for yourself, you can use my code Sissel for 4 extra months of Surfshark, or just go to the link surfshark.com/Sissel. Thank you to Surfshark for once again sponsoring this video. Yeah, nice kid. What a mess, Nolwenn. Who did this? And actually, it wasn't you. Was it Appa? Appa. Did Appa do it? I don't know what it is. I think I'm usually quite good at like staying on top of mess. Have not whatsoever since coming back from Denmark. But I think it's because jet lag was so tough on us. Or maybe that's just an excuse. But let's clean. Well, at least tidy up. Let's tidy up. What did I do wrong? Oh, this is the second time this thing has happened for me. I think I have a base down for now that I'm somewhat satisfied with. Things are definitely gonna change, and then one thing that I'm going to have to let time do is to add some personality, because right now it looks like a museum and not a house. I'm really out of my comfort zone today. I've said yes to something that actually scares me a little bit. And the more that I think about the fact that it scares me, the more I'm a little bit like embarrassed. Why is it scaring me? What's so scary about this thing? I've said yes to an event, and like, it's a bikini event at the pool. So we have to I mean, I don't think the requirement is to wear a bikini, but everyone's gonna wear a bikini, I think. It's with the brand Days, and they're having an event together with Byrdens, and I said yes to it a few weeks ago, and now I'm nervous because I feel like I've gained weight, and I have, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm healthy, and that's what I keep telling myself, but I think like just I'm a human. And I'm going to an event with probably like a bunch of Korean influencers who is of a certain build. They're all taking photos everywhere. Oh, what's that scary? But then I thought again, like, okay, but if this is scary to you, Sissel, you probably should do it because that should not be scary. You should really go out there and fix this. I just gave myself an everything shower. I'm trying to make myself feel better by like pampering myself and everything. But then again, that's just more about the surface level. You know, am I just like perpetuating this thing that I have to be scared about it? I have to look a certain way to have fun. It's stupid. I need to turn on the AC. It's really hot suddenly. I use these every summer. It's a Danish brand called Rudolf Care. It is a hint of summer, it's called. It's not really like straight up a self-tanner. It's more like drops for just looking a bit more like sun-kissed. It's a little bit more temporary than a self-tanner, I think, but you can keep it up by keep applying it. I haven't done it for a long time, so I'm looking really pale. So I think I'm just gonna do this. When I got my new NARS cushion, I always get this cushion. I always just end up going back to it. It's just the most natural, the most beautiful. They had a sale going on, so I got my usual color, which is Halla. And then I got the one color darker for summer, Finland. Can you see that I got some color on my skin now? And it's just so natural. That's why I really like it. It's not a tanner, like a self-tanner. I mean, I suppose it is, but it's just very subtle. And who would have thought? The sun came out. It's so perfect. I've never tried the darker colors of this cushion before, so I don't know if it's gonna fit. Okay, instead of like brightening, it just seems like it's maybe evening out my skin tone then. The swimsuit that the brand sent me has not arrived yet, so I think I'm gonna have to need to wear something else, which makes me even more nervous. I know it's so stupid. Like, it's so stupid to be nervous about this kind of thing. Why am I nervous? I don't know. What do we think about this? I don't think I can do it any better, that's the problem. And especially because the bikini I'm supposed to wear hasn't arrived, so I'm gonna have to wear something that's not from the brand. I just know that my comfort zone is a bathing suit, and then I have these pants. But then again, I don't ever want to be hiding, you know, I don't think I should be hiding. I'm making this into way too big of a deal in my head because it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm just gonna have fun by a pool. And I don't ever want like myself, like my perception of myself to interfere with my fun. You know what? That's not what life's about. Let me just try one more outfit with a bikini, just so I can see, but I think I really do like the aesthetic of this, to be honest. You know what? I think I just like the bathing suit better. I think that's where we're at. Hi! We're ready.
Yes.
You look so cute. Your mermaid. Okay. We're both having a little bit of like a yay swimsuit anxiety.
Yeah, I put a bikini on, but I was like, I don't think I'm ready for this.
No. I've gotten the swimsuit were being given here and not delivered, so I'm wearing it now. There was no way around it, but guys, I'm in a bikini. It's okay. It's okay. I'm being literally forced outside my comfort zone. Let's have a drink. Not that you need that to cook, by the way.
Cheers. Cheers.
하나 더 받으실 수 있는 게 이거 사진 찍으신 다음에
Oh, look at the school. We've got a cloud behind us. It's moving in.
I need something that is aesthetically matching my opinion. Oh, I love the pearls.
Oh yeah, the
here.
pearls are cute. My initial thought was like,
I think that's why I shine in this kind of event. Give me like a sports competition and I'll beat ya. I mean, at least I have confidence in something. Don't judge me, but I got some eye patches from ByteDance.
it feels like wrong business. Just the open.
I think the vibe of the vlog.
Yeah.
Except she was like, I worked for in America for many, many years. Yeah.
Wow, I'm looking more and more tan. It's really developing quite extreme. It's not extreme. It's just because I'm not really used to seeing myself like this, but I really like it. I think I look really healthy. I also just had a look at some of the footage that I filmed today, and I'm sitting with a really like ambivalent feeling in my body, because every time I talk about my sort of my honest feelings on how I feel about like my body image, I'm always a little bit unsure whether or not I'm doing you guys a disservice. Like, should I be honest? But then also put more emphasis on someone who has a fairly slim body feeling a certain way. Like, am I putting too much attention on that even my body is not societally accepted? I mean, it's not like it isn't. This is purely just my true feelings from my honest feelings. And I pride myself on being honest, but then I'm also sitting back here, I'm like, what's best? Is it me being really honest and having an open conversation about this, or is it best that I just shut up and pretend like nothing is wrong, you know? What is morally the best way to go as someone in my position with a lot of people who watch and listen to what I say, you know? I don't know, that's really difficult, to be honest, to navigate that responsibility and what the right thing to do is. I'd actually really like to hear your opinion on this kind of thing. It's just, yeah, as I said, I think it's difficult. So please let me know what you think down below. I'm gonna go in and work, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video, making everything possible. I'll see you next week, guys.